So for lunch today, I think I'm gonna make me a turkey neck stew. Get you a tablespoon of vegetable oil. In my case, this is some homemade roux, and after a while it'll separate, so I'm using the oil from here. So let's get that heated up. And I got about 2.5 pounds of turkey necks, and I'm gonna probably do them in 3 batches. So once your oil gets hot, go ahead and put them in. Alright, so we got a nice little brown starting on these, so we'll go ahead and take all these out. We'll add one more tablespoon of the vegetable oil from the roux, or just regular vegetable oil, and then we'll also add the rest of the turkey necks. Alright, got a nice brown starting on these now. We'll go ahead and take all these out. And now at this point we'll add the onion. One medium onion diced, half a tablespoon of garlic, 1 stalk of celery, and a 1/4 cup of bell pepper. So add all that to it. And the whole time my fire is like on a medium-low setting, and the onions and everything is going to release some moisture, so I'll be able to kind of deglaze the pan without adding any water to it. And we're just going to cook this for maybe between 5 and 10 minutes till the onions get a little translucent. Alright, been about 5 minutes here. I'm going to add a little water just to kind of deglaze the pan. It's starting to brown pretty good. And that was about maybe 7 minutes I did the onions for, with all the other vegetables. So let me just kind of deglaze everything, and then we'll start making the way it's going to be. We'll start out by adding 2 cups of water. We'll be adding 1 teaspoon of this stuff. This has 36% salt, so I'm not adding any salt to it right now. 2 bay leaves, and also 1 teaspoon of paprika. This is half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning and cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of each. 2 tablespoons of roux. This is something I had made earlier, actually a couple months back. Been having it jarred in a mason jar, and so that's just 2 tablespoons. I may add more. I'll see how it looks here once I add everything to it. So that was 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 more tablespoon of my roux to it, and that should make a nice little gravy. All right, got everything mixed together really good. I'm pretty happy with the way the gravy looks, and this will thicken up as it cooks. So now we'll go ahead and add the turkey necks to it, and if you want to add some pieces of chicken to it as well, you could, but I'm just doing just turkey necks today. And basically we'll just let this cook until the turkey necks are tender. I'll go ahead and time it, and just add water as you need. And once I got everything mixed together, turkey necks added, gravy is nice and thick, so I'm gonna go ahead and thin it a little bit. Like I said, this is gonna cook down quite a bit because you got to cook turkey necks for a pretty good long length of time. So I'm gonna add 2 more cups of water, and basically let this simmer on a medium-low heat, and I'll time it. We'll see how long it takes. All right, we've been about 45 minutes. Gravy's starting to get a little thick there, so we're gonna add some more water to it. That's 2 more cups. Did give it a little taste already, and so far I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm going to taste it again at about the hour mark. Like I said, this is going to take at least a couple hours to cook, so just keep letting it cook. So we've been a little over about an hour and 5 minutes now. Gave it another taste. I don't think I'm adding anything else to it. The salt's good in it. They got a little kick with the cayenne. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more cups of water and just let it continue to cook. Yeah, my turkey necks are just about done. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. You can kind of just take it apart with a fork. Real good taste. My gravy got a little bit thick, and I'm gonna let this cook about another 15 minutes. So basically 2 hours of cooking. So I'm gonna add 1 more cup of water, and I think that should be perfect. And the last 15 minutes, basically once everything gets tender, I added, like I said, 1 cup of water. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little, a little pinch of parsley and some green onion tops. These are frozen. I cut them up and I just keep them in the freezer. And maybe a tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons of green onion tops, and maybe a teaspoon of parsley. And just let this cook for the last 15 minutes or so. Give it a little something extra. All right, so my rice is done. My stew is done. Like I said, it took about 2 hours. Plus the vegetables. I browned the vegetables maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes. You don't want them where they're falling apart, because then your stew will get full of bones. So they're just at the point where they're about to, which is where I wanted it. Got my rice cooked, some white basmati rice. So let's see how it looks on a plate. So of course you gotta have a little turkey neck in there with it. Some of that gravy, nice thick gravy on top of the rice. Oh, that's gonna be good. That looks delicious, I must say. Well, let's give it a taste and see what we got. So we gotta have some of the turkey meat, a little bit of the rice and gravy with that. And let's see what we got. Only thing I'm gonna put on this at the table is a little bit of Tabasco. Perfect. Oh, I'm having this with some homemade cornbread I made as well. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.